Hi and good evening. Good morning, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. It is, in fact, before 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time in the high northern desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it is not, in fact, evening. At this point, I'm kind of on autopilot. I have a lot of videos to get through, and so we're going to do part two of gift giving. So, in case you missed it, I'll be quick, but in the previous video, we talked about my issues with receiving gifts, something along those lines. Watch the video, engage. Even if it's a thumbs down, it helps the channel out. So I'm just saying, your honest opinion on what you are watching is greatly appreciated. And for the record, I suppose I will encourage you also that if you strongly dislike what you're watching, to maybe watch something else. Yeah, I do want to talk about gift giving again, part two, but this time I want to talk about why it's important, right? Because I can understand that perspective. I know why it's important to give gifts. I may not know how to receive them or how to say thank you when people do nice things for me or understand anything at all about long term commitment, but I do understand emphatically the idea of around giving gifts. Like, again, this is why in all of my areas that I fall short with in my own individual personality, I try to compensate for consciously by reminding myself that other people matter more than me. Like, this is a constant. And the least that I can do for other people is give them stuff because I see them going through times. I see and I understand and I know what it's like for people to not show you any love, to not be reciprocal, to not be reciprocative in a way that like is tangible. Like, I appreciate you. Thanks for being in my life. You're my friend. Here's a gift. Like, I know how to do that part. I've given away a lot of stuff. You feel me? A lot of money, a lot of stuff. And again, like, by any standard of the word success, I consider that to be a success because while I may have absolutely nothing, I feel pretty good about the fact that I've done or I've attempted to do my small fair part in trying to make the world a better place by understanding the larger conceptual idea that other people matter. Now, again, the irony in that is that I don't really understand my own self worth, and that sucks. But what doesn't suck is having such a grasp of understanding on a larger level that giving gifts is vital to being a sociable and having a good pleasurable experience as a sentient homo sapien. I mean, it feels good to think about other people. Like, again, I feel like this is the way life works. And I feel like, it's Christmas and we should be reminding ourselves that if you do have the means of which to even purchase a small gift for somebody, it does matter. People remember. They do. They remember. They remember getting a $5 Starbucks gift card more than they remember, less than they remember you not giving them that $5 Starbucks gift card. Like, and again, that sucks, but we all are also human beings and have feelings and understand what I'm trying to get across is that the importance of gift giving, is crucial. Now, a lot of you out there, I hope, have had a lot better experiences in life as it concerns receiving gifts and being, aware of yourself and being able to mitigate the balance between receiving gifts and giving gifts. And that's the best experience to have. Obviously, it goes hand in hand with itself, and that's how it should be. But unfortunately, for a lot of people, it is not that way. And a lot of people may be like me in that they try to, again, just focus solely on doing things for other people. You feel me? And giving things to other people that, like, it is a problem as it concerns them and their own selves. But I'm just saying that giving gifts is really important. If it's a $5 gift card, if it's a handmade greeting card, gifts are important, okay? That whole ideology of well, at least, we have a place to live. I mean, again, that's real talk on many levels for a lot of working lower class families, and you cannot blame them for that, right? They live in a world where there's no UBI, healthcare is not nationalized, and capitalism has clearly been responsible for a lot of untimely unaliveness in the world. Seriously. Like, so many people can live so much longer and so much better quality of lives if we just focused a little bit more on other people as a whole within our own government and our own workings within that government and those things. And those are larger ideas, I get it. But still, it has an end game. Being nice to people and giving them gifts and understanding that giving them gifts is important, that means something. It means something, and it translates and it transcends traditional modern convention everyday thinking, in that we're all out for ourselves, and the excuse that you should be grateful for getting something that you didn't want, even though that person had the means of getting something that you did want, but chose to be so selfish in a way that they chose that they thought what is better for you was what they wanted for you instead of what you wanted for yourself, type of thing. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about. So, like, all I'm saying is that giving gifts is important, but it's also really important to validate people's existence by being an active listener and understanding what they do want. And if you do have the means, getting them that, right? Like, seriously, that's like, because otherwise, what would it be? It would be just something else. It would be you turn out to be almost 40 and a little grumpy that no one ever gave you any gifts growing up as a kid, and you were supposed to somehow be grateful for that because you had the experience of having the pleasure of having a roof over your head, when in fact having basic food and shelter should not be something that children need to be grateful for, because it's a basic service. Like, sorry, mom and dad have to pay for it, and that employers choose not to pay any of their people that work for them an appropriate wage to raise that family, that's a different conversation. But the fact that people need to be thankful for, like, the very basic of things, especially as minors and adolescents, when their parents are in fact responsible for their experience as it concerns gift giving, and even if they have the means and just choose to eat out every day for the week prior to Christmas instead of saving up that money to buy you a $5 toy from KB Toys in the 90s, again, it all adds up. It all comes full circle. Why is daddy fat and the rest of us are skinny? Oh my God. Yeah, I just went there, okay? This is Vlogs About Nothing. Like, I don't curse on this program. I do my best to not name specific names, all of these things, you feel me? And I do this for a reason, because this, again, is my channel. This is my show. You don't have to watch this. I'm just saying. I remind people all the time. But if you do, understand as you get to know me that I'm really as honest as it comes. I really, at this point in my life, I feel like honesty is the only way to live a life that is as far away from all of the stresses that come with it anyway, and I'm just trying to mitigate my experience with dramatic and stress situations, because I understand from going through all of those things on my own that it is just not the best way to live your life, and in fact, the best way for me, in my perspective, to combat that and to really advocate and to be the person that I know that I am, which is a person that does not believe in secrets. I don't value keeping your secrets. Like, I think secrets are stupid. It's just, everybody should just be honest and transparent and open. And I've heard people say that before, right? But yet I've met very few people who actually act like that. Like, who actually are honest about their circumstance in life, who they are as a person, the mistakes that they've made, the things they've done they regret. Again, I'm just trying to be a normal person. I'm just trying to be a sane, logical, rational person in a world that, again, from an outside perspective to anybody else looking in from the outside, would literally define as a classic case of psychopathy as it concerns the 8 billion plus people that live on the surface of this planet. And why do I say that? I'm a nobody. I mean nothing. I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to school for, I didn't go to, I'm saying that, like, it matters. Like, people matter, your experience matters, and I hope that you guys have a really good day. Seriously. Merry Christmas. I don't mean to throw a piece of coal in the stocking here, and I can assure you that there are many more videos to come today. I just gotta be honest with y'all, because otherwise this would be a waste of everyone's time. And if there's one thing that, again, I am absolutely against, it's wasting time. Because ironic enough as it is, some might say this is a waste of time. I mean, what isn't a waste of time in that same kind of way, you know? We all choose to waste our time in different ways. So thanks for wasting your time with me here on this program, because actually, it might matter to you. It might not. Regardless, I appreciate you joining me, and I hope that you have a really good day, all right? Bye.